Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Expert Talks. Today with Elkan and myself, we're going to discuss mortgages. What are the requirements and the criteria for anyone in Dubai to get their property mortgaged?
Brilliant. Normally a complex subject in many parts of the world, right? Usually takes a long, tedious process in many parts, and it does take time as well, right?
It does.
But in Dubai it's become so simplified because Dubai has grown itself as a very investor-friendly, place around the world. So getting a mortgage here is literally a process of 2 weeks. It's fast, documentation is barely required, right? And whether you're a foreign investor or whether you're a local and a resident here, you're still viable to go for this option. So when it comes to the requirements as far as documentation goes, simple things, Sam. Your identification basically to show who you are. A utility bill, just to know that the bank knows that you're in this part of the world if you're a foreign investor.
Right.
Okay? Then you got a 6-month bank statement. You need to also have a source of income, right? So the bank can assess how much is your monthly income and how much they'll be able to give you. And the last thing is, if you are a company owner, you need a shareholders list or a trade license to show you what the shares are like within the company.
So it's just pretty much the identification of yourself and a proof of source of income.
Absolutely.
And just a little bit of paperwork.
Yeah. And as far as criteria goes, it's also very simple. If the bank is willing to give you a mortgage, which they always will, right? Banks at the end of the day, they will give you a pre-approval for the mortgage 6 months before it is completed.
Interesting.
Okay, a pre-approval. So when the project is handed over, they'll give you the final approval. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily need to be a ready project for you to apply for this. You can know well in advance of its delivery. That's number one. Criteria number two is your age. This liability must be completed as far as banks are concerned by the age of 65. Okay. So if you're the age of 25 and you've got a good source of income, you must complete that within 40 years, hypothetically, okay?
Right.
So before the age of 65, that liability must be closed.
Interesting. Okay. If you have any more questions in regards to what to do, if you're about to get a mortgage in Dubai, myself and Elkan will be able to assist you. Please get in touch with us and we'll see you soon.